I'm tired of the disrespect. I don't understand it. I guess I do understand it because it's always been Detroit versus everybody. When we sucked, we kept getting screwed over by calls and games, and then we'd have to be like, "Oh, I can't believe the Lions lost on that call. I feel bad for the Detroit Lions, but play better football." Now we're playing better football. We're 12-1, 11-game win streak, but Dan Campbell's an awful coach. I don't understand. How many teams have you ever seen win 11 games in a row in the NFL? And then their coach is awful. Their coach is going to cost them football games. And we can, for to go to argue against your guys' point, to go to that NFC Championship game last year, I was all for going for it on fourth down. Those passes hit Josh Reynolds in the hand. He catches those balls. We're simply not even talking about those decisions screwing us over. It's our MO. It's who we've been the last couple of years. So I'm getting sick of hearing Teddy Bruschi. What's Teddy Bruschi? I don't understand. You're a Super Bowl champion. You should want to win it. And the way I like to look at it, too, if you've ever played cornhole, you ever played beer pong, you've ever played competitive games, and you have the ability to finish that game on your own, don't you want to finish that game on your own terms and not give it and rely on somebody else's hands? And think about this, right? When we're talking about this Green Bay game and we're going for it late in the football game, I wanted to go for it. We weren't stopping Jordan Love in the second half. Our defense was banged up. We're on our third or fourth stringers on defense. They're carving us up in the second half, and all we have to do is gain 1 yard to win the football game. Yes, 100 out of 100 times, I'm going for it on fourth down right there. You can call me crazy. You can tell me I don't know much about football game, but I'd argue that Dan Campbell has the right feel for a football game. He knows when to go for it. He knows when to kick it. And that moment right there was the perfect opportunity to go for it and ice the game yourself. Because let's think about all the scenarios that could have happened in that game, right? We kick the field goal. We kick it back to Green Bay. They have a chance to kick a field goal. They have a chance to win the football game. They could throw the ball way down the field to Christian Watson or Romeo Dobbs or Jaden Reed. We get a phantom pass interference call, and they're in position to score a touchdown and win the game right there. That could have easily happened because think about it. You guys are all playing, what if this happened? What if you kick the field goal here? And then let's say we go into overtime. We lose the coin toss, and we don't stop Jordan Love, and they go win the football game. You had every opportunity to win the football game right there, and he did. And he did it behind the best players on your team. Penei Sewell, David Montgomery, Kevin Zeitler. Your best players on offense, they got the job done, and that's exactly what you do. You want the ball in your best players' hands when it's crunch time. So I do not disagree with Dan Campbell, and I'm just getting sick and tired of the disrespect, but we're going to always have it because it's always been Detroit versus everybody. It's super frustrating. And then you got Minnesota all on their high horse because they won 5 games in a row. You've also beat the Jaguars. You beat the Titans. You beat the Colts. You beat the Bears. Who else have you guys beat? No one relevant. So I don't want to hear, let's talk about Minnesota. I'm sick of hearing about Detroit. Well, Detroit's won 11 games in a row, and we've done it way more impressive. We beat Houston. We beaten Green Bay twice. We beaten you guys. We beaten the Cowboys. Like, come on, Minnesota. And then they want to keep chirping. Bring it on week 17. I can't wait to bury you guys again. We're going to bring that belt to ass like it's been all season long. And it's going to happen again to Minnesota. You guys are so fraudulent. I can't wait to kick the crap out of Minnesota in a couple weeks. I hope they lose to Chicago. I hope they lose to Green Bay. And I hope we beat them in the last week of the season so they can sit their butt down. I can't stand any of these teams in the division. It's up now. I can't stand the disrespect that we keep getting from everybody. The Lions are a fraudulent 12-1 team. What do we got to do? We're winning again with our third stringers on defense. Our offense is kicking the crap out of teams. Special teams, we're playing really good football. So I don't know how the Lions are that bad of a football team. Oh, because their coach is so reckless. No, Dan Campbell's just got really good feel for his team, and his team wants to play behind him. And all these other teams are just scared of the Detroit Lions because we're not going to just cower over and punt the ball away to you on third down. No, we have a chance to win it. We're going to go win it. We're aggressive. We're the bullies. That's what the whole speech was when Dan Campbell took over. Biting your kneecaps, you kick us, we're going to get back up and take another hunk out of you because when it's all said and done, we're going to be the last one standing. Our domain is a deep, dark abyss. We don't care if you got 1 ass cheek and 3 toes. We're still going to, you know what? Like, it's just so frustrating that people don't understand. This is the Detroit style brand of football. This is a new way of football. Have feel for the game. Even Nick Saban, one of the best college football coaches of all time, says he's agreed with Dan Campbell. If he has a chance to win the game with his offense, when it's 3rd and 5 or 4th and 5, he's going to throw the football and get the first down and clinch the game. He said when he used to early in his career when he coached, he used to be conservative, and when he was conservative, he would end up losing those football games. So I don't want to hear how you guys would coach a football game. There's a reason you're doing the same thing I'm doing, talking to a camera, and you're not on the sideline like Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's a hell of a coach. This football team's a hell of a football team. I'm just sick and tired of the disrespect, man. It's Detroit versus Everty, and bring it on, Minnesota. We're not scared of you guys. You guys suck. We're going to beat you guys again in week 17, and we're going to bring that belt to you know what. It's your boy T signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. One Pride signing out. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.